So this is a canny story. Each year, Elswick Harriers and Newcastle hold a running event called the Good Friday Relays. Now, this year, everybody was a bit tired of virtual events. We'd all had enough of Zoom quizzes and even Zoom jogging. Well, the club decided to give people a reason to take part, and they turned the relays into a fundraiser for a defibrillator. Well, Simon Allen is from the club and has been chatting to us about how the fundraiser came about and why it completely changed a life. Well, saved a life.
We weren't sure that there was going to be much appetite for yet another virtual race in lockdown. But we thought when we do it anyway, it's a really popular event. And our men's team captain, Richard Houghton, came up with the idea that maybe we could use it as a bit of fundraising for the machine, you know. Defibrillators are a really important thing to have around. There are a few, but not necessarily very many. And we didn't have one near us in Newburn. We thought it would be a good idea.
Yeah, brilliant idea, because I think as well, people often think, oh, fit people, slim people, they don't need defibs, and that's just, it's not the case. My husband had a double heart bypass a few years back. He was 39 and pretty fit, so it's not the case, is it? All sorts of people can need them. So you raise money, you get one, and it's precautionary, really.
It is, yes. We never thought it would get used, but I think it's worth mentioning that the NHS, the ambulance service, have this new network that they're building of registered defibrillators so that the ambulance crews actually know where they are.
Oh, God, that's a good idea, isn't it?
So that's really helpful. So ours is registered with that. But, the risk of death after a heart event like that is very high. And it's only about between 5 and 10% of people who actually survive them. So getting that defibrillator to them really quickly is hugely important.
Absolutely. So you get it thinking, it's not. You're hoping it's not going to get used, but then there's a very, very dramatic turn of events.
Absolutely, yes. So Tom Hansen, our head coach, had been to the gym at Newburn Leisure Centre, or Newburn Activity Centre as it's known now. And he came out, went to his car, and Neil Thompson, who's the centre manager, was told someone's collapsed on the grass. So he rushed out, found Tom there, started doing CPR. Now, fortunately, there was a doctor from the Freeman coming along as well to drop his daughter off. And he got involved, but it was the defibrillator that saved Tom's life.
Absolutely, because I think, and I think the thing with CPR is a lot of people don't do it right. I was watching that Vigil show the other night, and my husband, who's a firefighter, was sat next to me saying, they're not even going deep enough, they're not going hard enough, they're not doing it right. And I think a lot of people are confused about CPR. So the defib is really the thing that will, CPR can save lives, of course it will, but the defib was essential in this case.
Absolutely. Do you know, interestingly, I did talk to Neil about it, and I think it's the first time he's done CPR, and he said that the sound of Tom's ribs cracking as he was doing the CPR, because they break, will stay with him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and that's very interesting, because that's exactly what my husband said. He said it doesn't matter. You have to do it hard, to actually get it going. But the defib clearly saved his life. And Tom, what now on reflection, I'm imagining you've chatted to Tom. What on earth do him and his family think?
Do you know what? Tom, I spoke to him last night, and I asked him how he was feeling. He said, back to normal. Yeah. He's, your typical northeastern man. He's strong. He's good.
And he'll get back to coaching?
He came down because he wanted to coach last night, I guess. But, it's the rest of us are quite keen that he should have time to rest, of course. But, it's what he loves.
And really important to get the story out there for lots of reasons. Firstly, to thank people that donated, I guess, and that's why the defib is there.
Well, and that was the North East running community. I mean, they put loads of money in. The Good Friday Relays are a popular event. Running it virtually, people were getting a bit tired of it, but I don't know whether us raising money for it helped get people to enter, but they were keen to, and we didn't think we would raise the money, and it just poured in. It was marvellous, absolutely. We're so grateful of that support from the rest of the running community, and particularly grateful because it saved someone's life.
Did indeed. Simon Allen there from Elswick Harriers telling us how raising all that money has made a difference.